So I was always in IT and computers. I'm a GenXer. You're putting me in the late 80s, early 90s, just to date myself a little bit. But, my parents come home with a computer from a garage sale and like, hey, you want to mess with this? Sure, I'll mess with it. And I'm building programs. So knew very early on that I wanted to do computers. Got exposed to the first Mac that I had in high school. And it got to the point where the technology teacher would be looking for me. I'd be in English class and the phone would ring and said, Brian, you need it down in the technology wing. And I'm like, yes, get me out of here. I'm going down here and I'm doing some fun stuff. By the time I graduated high school, I knew that I wanted to work in computers. I didn't know what that looked like yet. So I went to college. And in college, if you wanted to work in computers in the early to mid 90s, you were either a hardware engineer who was building circuit boards, and I knew I didn't want to do that, or you were a computer science person, you were working on coding, you were building programs. And I could do that. I had been doing it a lot at that point, but I remember distinctly sitting in a computer lab with an assignment due the next day. It's 2 a.m. I'd been there for hours trying to get this darn thing to compile so I could hand it in, and it's just not going. It's not working. And then finally, 2 a.m., somebody walks by me and taps me on the shoulder, says, you're missing a semicolon on line 8. I'm like, you're kidding me. I go put the semicolon in there and it compiles. Like, this sucks. I don't want to do this anymore. But I knew I wanted to work on computers. Just what was I doing? It turned out it was IT. And I was doing it before it was really a field. So I'm like an IT hipster. I was doing it way before it was cool. And here we are all these years later, and I've turned this little hobby into a career. It's like I tell people who are getting into this career and tell me, I want to get into IT. I tell them, you better love it. Because man, if you don't love it, you're going to hate it. It's going to drive you nuts. And so if you're a DIYer, running your own business, bootstrapped, growing your business, and you're still DIYing the technology and you don't absolutely love it, you love, what you do in your actual business more than what you do in the technology, you should be outsourcing that and reaching out, because I love it. I'll absolutely do it. I absolutely love it. Call me. That way you don't have to deal with it and you can do what you love and what you're really good at.